Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of A Magic You. Today we're going to be going over healing yourself. But before we jump into the main episode, I wanted to give a little a debrief about my life. I personally really love when podcasters I listen to kind of give a day-to-day, or not day-to-day, but an update on big things going on in their life, because then you're on like a journey with them. So I have mentioned before in the first few episodes that I own a business. I'm an esthetician. I own a wax and permanent makeup business in Delaware, and I have two girls that work for me and are my team, and they're amazing. So yeah, I can definitely go into all of the business info and stuff in a different episode, but back to the life update. So last September, the business turned 2, and in October, I was fortunate enough to purchase my business condo I had been renting out of already, and we've been in the lower level of the building since we were renting for the first 2 years. So there's 3 rooms down there, and it didn't all start out that way. I started with 1 room. There was another person, but like I said, I would go into this in a different episode if you guys are even interested in that. But yeah, so we have the full basement, which is 3 rooms, and then there's a whole upstairs, and it's how would I put it? An studio office suite. Yeah, so with that, it's 1 big room, and I have been waiting for renovations, and now we are waiting on some concept drawings from contractors that we will be working with to make the next part of my dreams come true. And I'm so freaking excited and nervous, and I'm feeling the growing pains, but I'm just really excited and almost in disbelief because it's currently mid-August, and the business is about to turn 3 next month, and that's just so wild. So yeah, that's life update. Business renovations, building renovations are coming soon. This is so exciting. Earlier this year, I journaled about wanting to win an award, and in late July, I was emailed that we are one of a few businesses that got top 3 for Best Day Spa Delaware. I'm in the central portion of it, so I think there is 2 other spas in central Delaware that also received this, but we did get one, and now we were invited to go to a red carpet gala at the casino nearby. And yeah, I'm just so excited, and that's next month, and that's so crazy. Some other things coming up in my life is I've planned a little staycation for Labor Day weekend. Yeah, because I have been feeling like my body, myself, my energy has been so depleted, so low. I feel like this whole year has been truly a blur. It's been freaking insane and busy. I don't just mean that, I know everyone's really busy and stuff, but holy crap, it's been so busy, and yeah, it's just really caught up to me. I'm tired, so I'm gonna do a little staycation. I want to clean my closet out. I want to clean the house and just get rid of stuff, and that's just so exciting. Fall cleaning, windows open. Oof, who doesn't want that? That's it's perfect. Perfect time the time is here. The time is now. So that's another thing coming up is my staycation, the red carpet. And then at the end of September, me and my husband Ty and our little pup Penny, we're going to be going to, I'm thinking New England for his birthday. We love to do birthday trips, little getaways. Last month in July, we went to upstate New York and had a little staycation in a cabin, and it was so amazing. So yeah, I'm really excited for that, and I think that might be everything in my life coming up. Those are the big things. So yeah, I'm excited for you guys to kind of get to know and grow with me and this podcast. But let's get into it. So today we are going to be talking about healing yourself. So how, right? How does one heal thyself? There's different ways, and these are all just my experience because I have been on a spiritual awakening, this whole healing journey for about going on 3-4 years now. And things that I have realized that have true healing is food, number one, food is medicine. Our thought cleaning and clearing, whether it be people or things, and habits. I'm sure I'll remember a few other things and I'll just spit them out as we go along. But the first thing is food. So what we put in our bodies, it's meant to give us energy. It's meant to make us stronger. It's meant to keep us full. Everything we put into our bodies. So starting with food, if you are eating unhealthy or, fast food, because maybe that is all you can get, right, when time allows. But it's really in changing your lifestyle. We put time towards what we want to work towards, and that's where all the magic happens, where energy goes. So with that, food. What I have noticed is I was a vegan for about 7 years, vegetarian for about 7 years, and I was doing it due to like allergies with dairy, and then I just kind of got sick of meat, and so I just stayed with it for so long. But over the beginning of this year, I realized like my body I was craving whole foods. I was craving like meat and potatoes and less of the fake daring. Daring chicken is great, but just less processed stuff, because in reality, like that's even worse for us with all it takes for that to be formulated and then put into our bodies. Our bodies doesn't even know what that is. It's all processed. So the less processed, the better. And a lot of foods, even if they're not, like highly processed, most things are, but without looking at ingredients, we really don't know what the heck we are eating. And when you start to look at ingredients is when you can really see like how much there is of just a bunch of BS that doesn't have to be there. Sugar is one. In the month of May, Ty and I we did Whole30. And if you don't know what Whole30 is, I'm just going to sum it up a little bit. So you basically are, for 30 days, you're only eating whole foods and you're cutting out processed foods, breads, grains, legumes, dairy, sugars, all sugars, including honey and maple syrup, even though those are natural, because you want to like detox your body. You're not calorie counting. You're not, like, you can still eat potatoes, which was great, but you're meant to make all your food yourself. And you could even make like your own mayonnaise, which I learned how to make my own mayonnaise, which was very cool. And the reason we did it was, I asked Ty to do it with me. I've been having like tummy problems, like who doesn't anymore? And that's what like sparked the thought. I was like, how is this so normal for all of us? It's just how bad the food is in the US. Like truly, it's terrible. So I decided I was going to do Whole30. I was eating a lot of sugar and craving bread before. Again, I was vegan up until about May of 2024 this year. So like going on almost 7.5 years. And oh my gosh, that's just so crazy. So I told myself, I had to mentally prepare myself. Like, I'm going to be, eating meat again. I'm going to be changing my diet, but this is to see how my body reacts. I was always bloated. I have had migraines for years now. My skin, although I'm an esthetician and like I've been trying to figure my skin out here and there because I would get flare-ups which could be hormonal, but really it was like this like texture on my skin that would not go away. And I did Whole30 and I realized like it was carbs and sugars and breads causing that texture on my skin, causing the bloat. In the 30 days I wasn't bloated like to the point of my stomach hurting so bad. Like, it's not really normal for us to be extremely bloated to pain. I don't know how many others might be dealing with this, but I just can't recommend Whole30 enough. Even if it's like a start, just try it. Oh my God, it was amazing. But food is such a healing thing. Like, what you feed your body, you feel it, nutrients, you feel it, whole things grown, meant to decay naturally. Your body's gonna absorb it the way it's supposed to and turn it into energy that it was meant to, versus fat and not know how to process all the processed things and what to do with all the excess sugar in things. So homework, just start taking a look at ingredients. I'm not telling you have to throw everything away, but step number one in healing yourself is just look at what you have around you. Look at what's around you that you want to change, what you can change, or even little bits of everything I might mention in today's episode. So that is food. And I recommend just looking at ingredients and start to be mindful and observant of what you're ingesting, what you're craving, what your body is telling you. Try to drink more water, less sodas, less bubblies. It's just so crazy how processed our food is and how messed up our bodies are from it. I did want to add in before I move on to the next topic, with the Whole30, after like getting towards the end of it, we actually went over time. Like we weren't like, oh my God, I can't wait to eat a burger. It got to the point of like, wow, I actually feel really good eating chicken, broccoli, and some potatoes only. It was delish, and you start to taste more of the food and just appreciate it more. And I just told myself, I'm eating not to like indulge and eat, but just to feed my body what it needs. And in the end of these 30 days, I'm gonna figure out and learn more about my body and what it doesn't like, what's bloating it, what's making it upset, what's just affecting me all around. It starts with what goes in. And then what else goes in is our thoughts and what we observe and hear. So being social media, what we are watching, who we view, just what we're seeing, how is it really making us feel? I think that we all probably have a phone. I mean, you probably have a phone if you have this, if you're listening to this, I'm assuming. Just how much stuff is fake on social media and unrealistic expectations, editing. It's hard to even tell anymore. And what's like real life, like everything shown is basically highlights of people's lives. Who wants to share the hard stuff, which we all go through? So if you are scrolling and you are seeing things that are making you angry, making you feel jealous because somebody is doing something you wish you could do or that you want to do, stop wishing and start acting. Start doing. So unfollow or sit back, retrack your steps or your mind. Like, what is making me feel this way? Because the energy people give us is also a product of what they're feeling themselves. Vice versa with us. If we're feeling angry, seeing someone succeed, it's because you're jealous, because you want that, but you can also have it. It's just putting in the work. So if you're scrolling and you see things you don't like or things that make you feel bad about like your body, your lifestyle, just anything at all, unfollow it. Just stop and unfollow it. What's the point? You don't enjoy it. Why are you following it? Who cares? Just unfollow it. What you tell yourself, this is feeding your mind. You should talk to yourself the way you would talk to your best friend, which is far easier said than done. And I will 100% agree with all of you with that. But we truly need to be there for ourselves because we're all we really have in this world. Yes, you can be married. Yes, you can have a family, but like you do your day to day on your own for the most part. And if you don't have someone there to give you that pep talk, you should be able to give it to yourself or know not to be so hard on yourself when times are tough. So be kind to yourself, listen to affirmations, listen to podcasts that make you feel good, stop watching things that don't, block accounts, unfollow people. Who cares what they think? Even if they were your best friend in high school and you stopped talking to them, they're not your best friend anymore. And if you haven't talked to them in 15, 10 years, however long it's been, like I think it's okay to close that door or just unfollow because it's not making you feel good. That's where you should be selfish because you're only hurting your mental health by still viewing all of that stuff. And you're not being selfish. You're being self-full. You're filling yourself. You're filling your cup because that stuff is affecting your energy. Another way to start the process or start and help heal yourself is by cleaning and clearing. So this could be people, this could be your home, your office, your car. It could be anything. Your purse, your phone, your email, because who really has time to go through digital stuff? Oh my gosh. But cleaning out the old, it just feels so good to get rid of things you don't need, things you don't use, people you don't talk to, people that don't make you feel good. It's okay to clear out the negative as much as possible. Just protect your energy. Do what you need to heal. And you'll know your intuition. Listen to your mind, listen to your gut, listen to your heart. If you're thinking like you need time away from people, that's okay. You don't owe it to anybody to answer every single phone call call. If you need time, just let people know you need time, and that's it. If they don't understand it, that's on them, but you did explain yourself. Cleaning your house, your car, your area, it changes the energy. It literally shifts particles in the air. Like, everything is energy, everything is mass, everything is something. It changes the feng shui, if you want to say. So clean whatever it is. Start with the countertop, open the windows, just start there, because that's where you're going to feel so good. Another way to heal yourself is to ditch bad habits. So I feel like a lot of us might know our bad habits, or maybe you want to turn a blind eye or something, like turn around. Just acknowledge it. If it's drinking and you're wanting to stop, then try stopping. Try for a few days, try for a week, see how you feel. We actually ditched alcohol a couple years ago, and we've been feeling great. I don't feel the need to social drink. If I do, I would share a beverage, but I'm not there to get drunk. That feeling of being drunk is too much for me personally. And I'd rather wake up early and do my routine and time for me versus feeling like crap. Again, that's just me, and something that I needed to do to push myself towards healing. If you are a gamer, or if you're just, on screens a lot and you feel like you don't have time for anything, you could start by cutting back on time and more time for you, whether it be writing outside, doing something else you enjoy. That's all going towards healing yourself. Healing is not linear. You can have really good days where you are just nailing all these new changes. You could have started eating really good. You're putting your affirmations on in the morning, you're cleaning, ditched alcohol, and then one day you go out, get a burger and a beer, and you're like, WTF did I just do? That's okay. It's okay to have those days. You just wake up the next day and keep going with your healing. You don't have to restart. You just live your life. Another way that you can work towards healing yourself is through meditation. So if you don't know what meditation is, it's a practice that involves focusing or clearing your mind using a combination of mental and physical techniques. So, for example, the way I meditate is putting meditation music on YouTube, laying on a yoga mat, closing my eyes, and just breathing. Just focus on my breathing. I could even be laying in bed and just close my eyes. Point of it is to see your thoughts, because we constantly have thoughts running through our head, viewing them as clouds and letting them pass. This will help with de-stressing. You can see your worries. You just start to think about them, but you don't worry about them. You see them, you acknowledge, and you move on. You continue to focus on your breathing. Meditation reduces stress. It may reduce blood flow as well as IBS symptoms. So, why wouldn't we want to? It may ease anxiety and depression. And a 2013 review of 3 clinical studies that were found in the Stanford Education, I found online on a link, which I will link below. But it said that it may slow or stall or even reverse changes in the brain due to normal aging. So that's crazy. So meditating, even for 5 minutes a day, you're rewiring your brain. You are reducing stress. Really, it's nothing but good. And that's just a 5-minute break that we all should take for ourselves. It truly has helped me. And I've even I have a really not the greatest memory at all. And since starting meditation, I had one instance where I was laying there, actually a few, where all of a sudden I get hit with a wave of gratitude. And I say that almost quite literally, feeling like a wave of what it would be water, but it's gratitude in my chest. And I just start sobbing, or not sob, but tears are just flowing out of my eyes. And I'm just so thankful. Or I get hit with all these memories, and I'm literally just laying there, closing my eyes, breathing. It's surreal. It's insane. It's unexplainable. The feeling it's crazy. I literally am almost at a loss of words because of it. And I wish that for everyone. I want everyone to feel that, because it truly feels like magic, and we all can do it. You can do it. You have the magic in you. You are magic. So start with meditating and give it a try. The next tip in healing yourself is journaling. So journaling is one of my favorite things to do. I think it is so fun. You can be crafty with it. You can use stickers, highlighters, fun pens, and there's no right or wrong way to do it, which is literally the best part. You can just do bullet points, you can do stories, pictures. Oh my God, it's endless. You can think of a different way. Cutting out magazines, sure, why not? That could be a journal. But journaling. So it helps organize your thoughts. It reduces stress, it reduces anxiety, it promotes gratitude, which increases optimism, and it reduces depression. It can help you heal trauma, just working it out, writing. It can benefit your memory and just help retain information. It's truly something so simple that almost I feel like so many people brush off, or when I mention like, oh, do you journal? It's like, oh my God. But I can't talk about things I don't really, it's very hard for me to speak of things I'm not like 100% gung-ho about, or I'm not, if I don't know anything about it, I'm not gonna act like I know. But for a fact, journaling is amazing. Yeah, give it a try. It's great. I love it. Have some fun stickers. Have fun with it. Nobody has to read it but you, and it's a really nice way to just also recap the weeks and months, and adding fun pictures just makes it so cute. And lastly is nature. So just breathing in that fresh air is so healing. Listening to the birds, being mindful of your surroundings. I'm not saying go out in nature and be like on your phone and your screen. Like, leave the phone just for 15, 20 minutes, even 5 to 10. Leave the phone and just walk, or put the phone on do not disturb. Put a headphone in with meditation or not, and just walk and breathe. It can help lower your blood pressure, reduce stress and irritability. Your mood will go up. You just need to disconnect to reconnect. It's so healing. Nature is healing. We are all nature. We're all connected in one. I could talk about that for days, but it's like we live in this world where we're just all stuck in the mundane, working and needing to keep working to feed ourselves and keep living just to survive. But in reality, what we're supposed to do is dial it back, breathe, rest, have fun, live, explore, love, and walk through nature. It's so healing. So we just went over how and some things that you can do to heal yourself. So food, being mindful and cautious of what we are eating and putting in our bodies, our thoughts and what we observe online, and getting rid of anything that makes us feel negative or jealous or just unhappy. Unfollow, unfriend, goodbye. Next was cleaning and clearing out, whether it be people or things, and ditching bad habits, meditation, journaling, and lastly was nature. So all of these are what I have found have been extremely beneficial in helping my healing journey through just life and growth, and healing myself to love myself more. And yeah, it's just all good things. So why not incorporate even just a few to help us feel a little bit better and to bring out that magic that really is inside us all. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I would really love and appreciate a review. If you have any questions for me or any topics or anything at all, really, you can send me a message on a Magic You on Instagram. I'm really excited for this. I hope you guys are loving it. And yeah, have a great day. Spread love, light, be yourselves, and just have fun. This is your life, and you are magic.